Sure. Here's a 1,000-word script for a YouTube video reviewing the Chevrolet 3100 vintage pickup, covering exterior, interior, performance, and price, all in a natural, engaging tone without headings. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got something really special lined up for you. We're stepping away from the high-tech world of modern SUVs and EVs to take a deep dive into a true American classic, the Chevrolet 3100 vintage pickup. This is the kind of truck that doesn't just turn heads, it brings back memories, tells stories, and oozes character from every panel and curve. If you're a fan of timeless design and honest craftsmanship, stick around, because this one's going to be a. Let's start by walking around the exterior of the Chevy 3100. Produced between 1947 and 1955, this truck was part of Chevrolet's Advanced Design series, their first major redesign after World War II. The look is iconic. Up front, you've got that bold horizontal grille made of thick chrome bars, which instantly separates it from anything else on the road, then or now. The rounded fenders, prominent hood, and bulbous cab design are all part of what made this truck so appealing in its day, and what still makes it a showstopper now. The design feels simple but intentional, like every line. The headlights are housed in standalone circular bezels, adding to the truck's vintage charm. The hood ornament is a subtle but classy touch, and the curved windshield gives off that perfect retro vibe. One thing you'll notice right away is the sheer presence of this truck. It's not huge by today's standards, but it's got a stance and attitude that demands attention. Whether it's restored to showroom condition or wearing its patina with pride, the 3100 looks right at home on the street, in a parade, or on a farm. A lot of these pickups came in bold colors, deep reds, forest greens, jet blacks, and each one tells its own story. Chrome accents and white wall tires just finish off. Now let's hop inside, because the interior of the Chevy 3100 is just as memorable. It's a far cry from the tech-laden cabins we see in today's pickups. What you get here is pure, stripped-down functionality, and that's exactly why people love it. The dashboard is all steel, usually painted the same color as the body, and it features large, easy-to-read gauges with simple graphics. A speedometer, fuel gauge, oil pressure, temperature, and battery charge, everything you need. The steering wheel is large and thin-rimmed, designed to give you leverage back when power steering wasn't a thing. The bench seat can fit 2 or 3 people, depending on how cozy you want to get, and it's typically covered in vinyl or cloth upholstery. There's minimal insulation, so you really hear and feel the road, again, part of the charm. You're connected to the driving experience in a way modern vehicles just can't replicate. There are no infotainment screens, no cup holders, no automatic climate control, just you, the engine, and. Despite its simplicity, there's something incredibly warm and nostalgic about the cabin. The old-school knobs and switches feel solid and mechanical. The crank windows, manual door locks, and floor-mounted shifter are all reminders of a different era. But with modern restorations, a lot of owners opt to tastefully upgrade the interior, maybe add sound insulation, upgrade the seats for comfort, or even discreetly install a Bluetooth speaker setup so you can enjoy some tunes on your weekend cruise. Under the hood, the Chevrolet 3100 originally came with a range of inline-6 engines. The most iconic among them was the 216 cubic inch, Stovebolt, 6-cylinder, producing around 90 horsepower. Later models introduced the more powerful 235 cubic inch version. By today's standards, those numbers might seem modest, but back then, they got the job done. These engines are known for their durability, simplicity, and surprisingly smooth operation. Performance-wise, don't expect to win any races. This truck was built to haul hay bales, not set lap records. But that said, driving one is an experience. The throttle response is gentle, the gearbox is straightforward, usually a 3-speed column shift, and the ride is bouncy, raw, and totally engaging. Most trucks came with rear-wheel drive and leaf spring suspension, which means you'll feel every crack in the road, but that's part of the appeal. You're not driving this truck for speed, you're driving it for soul. In the restoration world, many owners swap out the original engines for small block V8s or even crate motors, giving these old pickups a new lease on life with modern reliability and performance. Some even install upgraded suspensions, power steering, and disc brakes to improve drivability. It all depends on how authentic you want to keep it versus how comfortable and usable you want it to be. Let's talk about price. The value of a